Good morning. We're getting ready to start day 4. We're actually here at Jarrods Gap. We're about to take the right and go about 10 miles back to Gooch Gap. We're slack packing today. I'm going to stay once again at the Above the Clouds Hostel tonight. And then tomorrow we're actually going to come back here with all our gear and we'll go left and we'll actually do Blood Mountain tomorrow, which should be loads of fun. This is the 4th day and today's the first day. It's not cloudy, it's not foggy, so I think it's probably going to be a really picturesque day for views, and we'll try to capture some of those along the way. And that's it. Say good morning.
Brandon, good morning, brother.
All right. Hey, welcome back. We're going to do the hoodie cam of the trail for a little bit so everybody can kind of take a look. And then once again, I'll periodically turn it on and turn it off. Thanks. And away we go. So conditions are kind of muddy today, and that has to do with all the rain that we got, but thank God that today is actually clear, so should drive the trail out quite a bit, I hope. And the other good thing, though, is accessibility to water, right? So if you have intermittent water sources, they actually have some water now, so we're only carrying 1 bottle today, and the reason being with our filters, because we should have access along the trail for whenever we want and need water, at least for today. So we've already seen several people on the trail, so very active. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be more so by the 15th when the next bubble releases, but as I said in the first day, looking at the tentative release of people, that it looked like it was going to be a fairly consistent number all through the month of March, so probably going to be a lot of people out here, which is good as far as having the opportunity to meet people. Not so good if you're trying to find a place at the shelter. It gets a little crowded. So anyways, it's like anything else, pros and cons. So they shuttled us this morning from Above the Clouds Hostel to drop off for Jarrods Gap, and it's like a half mile up. So right off the bat, we got probably, it's been our biggest climb this morning thus far. So definitely get your heart going. And for us, we're getting dropped off in the same place tomorrow, and we'll have all our gear, and we'll be going towards Blood Mountain. So that definitely should make it so much more interesting. I'm sure I can think of a really cool name for that mountain after we do it tomorrow. Anyways, I can say that I truly enjoy when the trail is semi-level and the inclines, declines are much more gradual. It's more appealing to me. I really find the declining I have some issues with. I'm not fast at it at all. I'm concerned about my knees and the potential to injure myself, so I really take my time. I've seen this, I'm looking at my toenails because I know that's one of the things, people's toenails end up falling off. So I know my big toenails are already purple. So I'm starting to relate to what they were talking about. So we ran into a nice woman yesterday. She's a hospice nurse. She's doing that Appalachian Trail with her little dog. I'm not sure what the breed is. He or she is 3 and deaf. Well, the night before up at Hawk, her tent like basically wet through. I mean, it went beyond wet through. She got soaked and her stuff got soaked. So she was actually gonna end up staying out again tomorrow night, or last night. It would have probably ended, or she was risking hypothermia. I mean, it wouldn't have been a good thing. So we actually got her to go in, and I believe she went to the hotel yesterday that accepted dogs. The hostel that we're staying at didn't accept dogs. So I was glad, but Rick did some really good things yesterday. He actually helped her get her dog across the stream, and we got the transportation there. We got the guy, the shuttle driver, to wait because we wanted to make sure she didn't think we left her. And he actually went back to precipitate the movement and actually carried her pack down. And that was after he had finished doing his own stuff. So it was a pretty awesome day, and kudos to Rick for doing that good stuff. Yeah, the trail's muddy. All right, I'm going to pause it, and we'll chime back in. So anyways, today, because it's not all foggy and stuff, we get a pretty good view of the surrounding mountains and hills, and it's a really nice day. Seeing a lot of people today. There's a lot of people on the trail. I'm glad we got off yesterday. They said there were about 50 people at the shelter at Gooch Gap yesterday, so it's a lot of people. All right, we'll chime back in. We're taking a water break. We're about a mile from Woody Gap. We're basically summiting. I have no idea what this hill is or mountain. We can make a name up for it though. It could be a better day mountain, we'll say. Today's really picturesque though. When you do have the opportunity, you can actually see surrounding mountains, and it's pretty. But we have seen so many people on the trail. It's like Grand Central Station today, which we talked to somebody that we knew that we hiked from Hawk Mountain yesterday, and they had actually stopped at Gooch Gap shelter, and they said there was so many people there that they ran out of space for people. So I'm glad that we went to the hostel, and I'm also glad that we are slack packing today, because our plan is to stay at the hostel for the outfitters tomorrow, and I think that the majority of those people that stayed at the Gooch Gap shelter are probably headed that way. So we'll have a day of separation, which is good. So we don't have to fight, especially since the outfitter hostel is first come, first serve. But anyways, I just wanted to chime in. This is the clearest day since we've been out. I don't know what the weather is. It's probably in the 60s. It's very comfortable. We brought one. Yeah, it's dry. We brought just one water bottle because there's ample water sources along the way. So all in all, very good hike. It's a huge difference when you're just slack packing, trust me. I mean, you can cruise pretty good. So anyways, we'll chime in. This is the view from Preacher's Rock. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, you too. Hello.
Getting ready to go down. Hey, you guys have a good hike?
Yeah.
You too. So it's supposed to be some trail magic down here. Probably stopping before we climb.
Get a picture of you. Herb, let me stand by it.
Get over there.
Can you
There's Rick.
Can you cut it? Send me a picture.
Right, wait.
Terry darling, I miss you, baby. Kids, I miss you guys.
I think I just took the picture, but I'll take it. Woody Gap, and we're on our way to Gooch Gap. It's like a 4 mile spread in between, and this is beautiful right here. This is beautiful. Yep. This is a beautiful, picturesque, scenic kind of setting. We're getting ready to hoof up the hill. I think it's our last hill for today. So, but it's beautiful. We had trail magic down at Woody Gap by Stan the Man, and I don't know what the other person's name was. They thru hiked just a couple years ago. Really nice. They had an assortment of candy bars and all that stuff, and peanut butter and jelly, and I had just ham and cheese. I also got to meet Dave Abbott, who I actually follow. He's a fellow carnivore, so I was very happy to meet him. So hopefully we'll run into him a few times along the trail.